Well, it's that time of year again. It's getting colder and colder. Snow on the ground. Some people love it. Some people hate it. That's your own opinion. But today we're going to talk about cold injuries. There are 4 basic types of cold injuries that you should be aware of if you are going out here to play in the snow, or not even when it's snowing, but when it's really cold outside. And they're going to be frostnip, frostbite, dehydration, as well as hypothermia. Plus, there's going to be one more that will be staying at the very end of the video, so make sure you watch until the very end. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, number 1, frostnip. Frostnip is basically where the skin turns white and becomes numb. It should be rewarmed immediately with using your hand or hands, depending on where it's at on your body. The nice thing about frostnip is that there's no real skin damage to that affected area. Frostnip basically should be looked at as a forewarning to the next one coming in line, which is called frostbite. Alright, number 2, frostbite. On frostbite, you should expect skin damage. If at all possible, do not attempt to rewarm that affected area unless you know exactly what you're doing and no doctor or hospital is available in your area. Alright, number 3, dehydration. It comes with reduced circulations due to lack of body fluids, which may eventually result in dehydration-induced fatigue. Alright, number 4, hypothermia. Hypothermia is the condition where the human body, your core temperature, is dropping to the point where it gets below 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. That is when it's very, very important to warm up and get your core back to that normal degrees. The longer that you wait to get warmed up, the more likelihood that things are just going to keep getting worse and worse and worse until you eventually die. So that's something that you definitely want to make sure that you take care of ASAP, or as soon as possible. Alright, so with hypothermia, at 35 degrees Celsius, you start to shiver. At 33 degrees Celsius, you start getting violent, uncontrollable shivering. At 32 degrees Celsius, your coordination, your concentration, and your capability of thinking are all slowed down. At 30 degrees Celsius of your core temperature, the shivering stops. You start having irrational behavior, and your muscles start stiffening up. At 25 degrees Celsius of your core temperature, not the outside weather, but the core temperature, it feels like the air temperature is as if you were in a summer day where it's nice and warm, even though you're in negative 20 degree weather outside. You feel nice and warm, and that is when the body temperature drops to the point where it basically means you're going to die. Snow blindness is basically when you have great expanses of reflective snow combined with the increasingly intensity of the sun, which directs more than the usual amount of ultraviolet radiation into your eyes. The ultraviolet radiation can produce burns, skin cancers, and kill many organisms. The effect of the glare of the sun of the snow is easily understood. The glare itself is enough to cause the eyes to squint. Alright, there was number 5, snow blindness. Again, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like more content like this about bushcraft or survival, please consider subscribing. And as always, take care.